still dream chasing, will probably forever dream chase. Life is about creating yourself and living out those wildest goals, embracing the unknown and trusting the process. Hard work, passion, purpose, we all got it, just gotta dig deep. And never stop pursuing your aspirations. Stick to the formula. You've entered future legends territory. Pull up a seat and join us. This is the Ill Table.
I'm Kesha Brooks, and I'm an entrepreneur and I should say nonprofit organization coordinator.
Yeah, for hashtag lunch
That's
bag.
correct. That's correct.
Kesha Brooks, her hustle doesn't stop. Hashtag lunch bag, always blessing so many. She's humble and hungry for success. Her name will go down in history. Kesha Brooks, don't forget it.
So hi Kesha, how are you?
Hello Shirley, I'm doing well. How are you?
Welcome to the Ill Table Season 2.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys for having me.
Of course. So we're just gonna jump right into it. I know people are like, who's this guest? What we got going on? So just let them know a little bit about what it is that you do. I put down that you were kind of nonprofit, philanthropy type of thing, but kind of give us some more insight of what it is that you do.
Yeah, not a problem. My name is Kesha Brooks. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. I'm currently out here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm an entrepreneur. Basically, I take care of nonprofit organizations, specifically hashtag lunch bag. I also hosted a couple of events out here in Atlanta, so I just like to call myself well-rounded.
Okay, I like that. So you said you're well-rounded, you like to do these. What are some of these events that you're throwing? When you're saying events, what do you mean events? Because we know that Atlanta is where everyone throws events, everyone does everything. So what do you do?
Yeah, no. So my events are basically formed around networking. So they're networking events.
Okay.
The two events that I had out here was basically, the first one was called Tabloid. I brought Taz Arnold out here for an event for that. It was a fashion show incorporated. The second one was called Art Nouveau's anniversary party. And we brought Theophilus London, who's a famous artist as well, out here.
Okay, so you came to Los Angeles for school, is that correct?
Came to Atlanta.
What did I say? You came to Los Angeles. No, you left Los Angeles and came to Atlanta for school,
That's
correct?
correct, yes.
Okay, so what did you study and what school?
I attended Clark Atlanta University, and I ended with a dual degree in marketing and international business.
Oh, nice. So when you first got to Clark, is this what you had in mind? What did you have in mind with saying, I'm going to get this degree? What exactly did you think you would be doing?
It is kind of what I had in mind. Like I said, growing up in Los Angeles, I hosted parties out there. So it was kind of like taking a step from throwing parties to doing networking events.
Okay.
So when I came to Atlanta, that was the step, making it from, like I said, a party to being a networking event.
Okay, so that's pretty cool because some people start school and it ends up being like totally, they're going like, I'm going to be an engineering with a dual major in finance, and they end up and they don't even finish. So I think that's really good that you're out here and you're still doing what it is that you want to do. But most importantly, the hashtag lunch bag.
Nice.
So I looked it up and I saw that did it start out in California?
Yes, it actually started in Los Angeles with a good friend of mine named AJ.
Okay.
He started it in December with a couple of his friends. After that, December 2012 exactly. And after that, it kind of took, heat, and he kind of was like, let's expand it to different cities. And he reached out to me through Leslie Rosales, who's a great mentor of mine. And she came down here, and she and I together just started hashtag a year ago last June.
Okay, nice. Because that was one of my next questions. How does it go from California to Atlanta to other places, Miami, and then we have this Wells Fargo commercial?
Yeah.
So talk more about how you guys even got incorporated, because Wells Fargo, that's huge. When you're getting on TV, people are seeing this hashtag lunch bag. They're seeing it everywhere. Yeah. So how did that kind of build up?
With the help of social media, actually, Instagram was a very useful tool for us. And that's how it kind of spread it, because people kind of saw what was going on. They saw the movement, and they saw that it was a genuine movement. So everybody just wanted to be a part. The Wells Fargo commercial part came from out of the Los Angeles chapter with AJ. We had a lot of people who actually do a lot of things for Wells Fargo reach out to him and said, this is a wonderful thing, we want to be a part of it. So we basically constructed a commercial. AJ is the guy in the commercial that you see. And basically it promotes their online banking, but it also promotes what we do. So it basically shows how, if you want to donate for us to go, get the food for hashtag, you can just online transfer it like that. So it kind of worked out for both of us, but the bigger mission is basically being able to help the homeless. And I'm very thankful to Wells Fargo. Once again, thank you, Wells Fargo.
Right.
Yeah, for doing this and being a part of it, because it really is a wonderful thing. And we've expanded greatly because of them, so thank you.
Okay, so great. So with that, if it's genuine, so you're going to interact with these homeless people, you're hearing their stories, you're hearing like from people who probably had it to people who didn't have it and were homeless when they were born, you know. So tell me some of the most, I guess, impactful stories that you can kind of remember that were kind of just like, this is why I do what I do, I'm happy I can do what I do. And I would love to hear some of that feedback that you got from some of those people that you blessed.
Every time I get reminded, you know, why I do this. But inside the lunch bags that we create, we put motivational and inspirational notes. And so what touched me, one of the things what touched me is that a guy read the note and it said, keep going. And he literally started crying in front of us and told us that this is exactly what he needed, you know, because he said, you know, he wasn't homeless at first. And when you're homeless doesn't mean that you're poor. You know, some people are out there, they just don't have a place to live.
Right.
And they go to work and they just can't afford it. And so for him, it was a little sign of token from us just to say, keep going, something so simple. But as you can see, it made a huge difference, and it really was something. He put it on him. He put the sticky note on him and said, I'm going to wear this. So that kind of, you know, was this one situation. Another one was a teenage kid. His dad was telling us, not only with the lunch bags, we pass out clothes as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so his dad was telling us that he's on the basketball team, and one of our good friends, Ramsey, who owns Salon Ramsey, he provided us with tons of Jordans and Nikes, and we gave him a pair of shoes, and he was so ecstatic, and he was just so happy because he's really good in basketball and he didn't have any shoes, and we gave him some Jordans that now he's gonna be, you know, he's gonna be smiling about. And so we definitely have been trying to get out to his games and keep in contact with him. But you know, just the little things like that, you never know what maybe so little for you could be so huge for the next person, you know. So that's something that keeps us going. That's what pushes us. No matter what I do the day before, I definitely make sure that I'm, you know, up and ready to give back, because living is giving, you know what I mean. And if you don't give, you're not really living.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, I like that. Living is giving. I like that. So walk me through a simple process of creating this lunch bag.
Yeah,
like, how do you guys, are you sitting down like, oh, we're gonna feed, like, I mean, some foods are easier just to, like, even for families, they're cooking like spaghetti and making sandwiches because it's, you know, it's plentiful, you're getting full, you're eating them. How do you guys come up with the menu, or kind of what you're gonna do with the different meals?
So it basically is just like a 1 through, I guess you could say, 5 steps. Basically, we lay the bread down. We do turkey, we do bologna, just to be mindful of others.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then, you know, we put mustard and mayonnaise, and we put cheese and lettuce. You know,
give them a little,
you know, the normal.
A little bit, not just the little. Remember when you used to pay your lunch? I don't know, in Georgia, if you didn't pay your lunch, you used to get these little lunch sacks. Like, you have your lunch. So I think that y'all lunch bags are even better than that. So that's what's most important.
I was going to say, maybe a little bit better, but no, but definitely, I mean, like, it's just a regular lunch bag sandwich, but we are mindful of those who are lactose intolerant and, you know, who aren't able to eat cheese. We are mindful of those who, you know, don't eat bologna, will need turkey, you know, so those things.
Yeah, the fancy ones.
Believe me, they're out there, you know. It's amazing to me how picky they could be, but you know, I'm here for them. Right. So you know, whatever they need, I can give it to them. So it definitely, like I said, and we do the sandwiches, and then we put a water inside as well. And then, like I said, we write sticky notes and we put those in. The sticky notes are created by us, or they're created by kids that we have that come. Oh, nice. We also have young kids that come just to give out, because to me it starts with the youth. If you want to make a difference, you have to start with the youth so that it can continue on. So we really aim at getting a lot of kids out and making sure that they're there to give back. So like I said, it's a sandwich, it's a water, and it's a sticky note, which is more a motivational note.
Okay, all right. So it would be so rude of me to not even compliment this swag that you have as you giving out these lunch bags.
Thank you.
So what's some of your sense of style? Like, how do you, because I mean, I'm sure when people are seeing that you're bringing, they're like, oh, okay, she kind of cool, she out here, but she's still giving back. So have you seen that your style and maybe your laid backness or your swagger has kind of made people more open to join the organization, or more open to kind of inquire, or kind of just be, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think the key part of my swag, as you like to say, is just being organic. It really is, like I say, a genuine feel. you know, when we started off, and this is to be real, we had about 6 to 8 people who came out. And now to see that we have about 50 to 60 people that come out, you know, continuously, it's like amazing. And they see that it's a real, genuine thing. And when you leave from participating in one of our hashtag events, which happens every last Sunday, by the way.
Hello.
The mom. But when you leave, you feel good. And everyone knows that to be successful in anything, you have to evoke a feeling.
Right.
And when you feel good, that's what brings you out. You know, it's not the Instagram pictures, not the celebrities that come out. You know, it's just the feeling that we evoke. And when you see that you're really making a difference and you're changing the world, you know, that's exactly what builds to your swag and to your character, because you're really making a difference. And that's what matters most in this world, to pay it forward and to make a difference.
Okay, awesome. So you said the last Sunday of every month.
Yeah.
So one just passed.
Yes, one just
So tell me
passed.
more. How was that? What was that?
It was amazing. We did 400 lunch bags this month.
Nice.
Yeah, so last month, excuse me. So that was great. Like I said, we had a couple of people out. I'll give you some videos so that you can take a look.
Yeah, let me have some of those.
Yeah, not a problem. We're gonna get you out to the next one.
Yes,
in August.
I'll be there. It can be my birthday celebration.
There we go.
Okay,
We've had a couple of people that did that before, so you know that's exactly. I might have to hook that up.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, like I said, it went really well. We go out to Midtown, we go out to the downtown Atlanta, and then we go to the West End.
Okay.
Specifically because I went to school in the AUC, and I know how much how
they need it.
Yeah, it's a lot out there. So. And like I said, it's amazing. I go out there and people are like, "Hey, it's the lunch bag lady," and I'm like, "Hey, that's me."
Okay.
So, but yeah, it went amazing.
Okay, nice. Still personal, but kind of career. Like, we're women.
Yeah, of
we're
course.
around all these guys, this male-based industry. Like, how are you able to kind of just stay afloat and not get your ideas? Like, I know for me, I had to just take it in my own hands.
Yeah.
So I could tell them what to do, you know? But how do you kind of stay afloat, especially with hashtag being more of a collab than like something personal? How are you able to kind of maintain your word and stick to your bottom line?
As women, we already possess some type of, I guess you could say we demand some type of respect. And, and within a male-dominant industry, I think it's important to be yourself and to stand your ground. Once men recognize and see that you're an independent woman, you're working hard, and you're not here for any handouts, they actually want to help us. So we're actually kind of have a benefit in a sense. We're a little beneficial. But, like I said, my advice is to stand your ground, and be genuine about things. And I use the word organic because it really is true. Is, you can tell when someone's faking something.
Yes.
And when it's organic, people are like, I'm just drawn to it because that's just who she is. So, definitely for us women, continue to be yourself, work hard, let your work speak for yourself. And from there, men love us. They have to.
They have
to. Yep.
Okay, good. So we're kind of getting into more of the end of the last quarter. What are you looking for yourself and for hashtag? What are some things you see coming up?
As far as for hashtag, my goal is for it to continue on beyond me. Meaning that when I leave Atlanta, Georgia, whenever that may be, I would like for it to basically continue to run. It will be a even better success for me to continue to see it happening when I'm gone.
Right.
Yeah, because like I said,
that's like a legacy.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what we're here for. We're here to set legacies. If you don't, we all die, but it's about leaving something that lasts, after you die. And that's the people who are really legends. So, like I said, creating the legacy with hashtag, making sure that it continues to run and be successful, not for us, but successful for the people we're helping. And then from myself, like I said, I just want to continue. I'm very hungry. I like to learn. I'm eager to, be successful. And successful is by your own measurements,
right.
But for me, I have my own level of success that I'm aiming for, and I'm nowhere near it yet. So just keep it pushing and just, saying stay hungry. Steve Jobs said it, stay hungry, stay foolish, because if you think you know everything, you're shutting out tons of knowledge, and we all know knowledge is power.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for sitting down with me.
Thank you.
So we're gonna cover everything. So if they want to get in contact for hashtag lunchbag, what do they need? Look at that camera and tell us what it is.
Not a problem. Okay, so if you want to be in contact with hashtag lunchbag, we have an Instagram site. It's at hashtag lunchbag Atlanta. And if you want to be in contact with me, I have Instagram as well and Twitter, and it's at exclusive with an X, so XCLUSIVE Quiche. So exclusive Quiche.
And then the last thing you would say to the camera, this is the ill table, and then just some last few words for the people who didn't know Kesha before, if they even catch the end of this interview, this is what they would catch. Say something to the people.
If you don't know me, now you know that I believe that timing is everything. Continue to do your work. If it's not your time right now, that doesn't mean it's not gonna be. It's just that it isn't your time right now. So definitely continue to be straight. Continue to work hard. Continue to strive to leave a legacy. Because, like I said, that's what we're all here for.
Nice. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we're good, right? Okay. First one down.